Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is XxsnipzkillaxX here and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay. Today guys, we are watching Imbued here, aka AndoLaxbro, who has recently changed his name on World of Tanks, so this is going to kind of confuse me about his name and all that. But today he is playing on the map I'm trying to remember, which is Airfield. He's playing today on Airfield in the brand new Rhinemetall Scorpion G. I picked this tank up myself. I actually quite like it. I might do a review on it. I know there's probably already reviews out there and it's a little late, but this tank is actually very good. It's got pretty much the same 128 as the Rhinemetall Scorpion G at tier 8 for the unpremium, but the only thing is it has just better mobility. It's based upon like the Panther body or something. Then it's also got a little bit, I think it's got worse reload and a little bit worse accuracy if I'm not mistaken. But enough about that. Ando is down here at the south of the map trying to fight off a couple little tanks here. He got a nice hit in the T-71 tracking him, but he repaired and he was able to take him out. But now a wild Chaffee just comes out of nowhere, nicely executing a little track maneuver there by backing up into him. Ends up taking a little bit of damage there from the Chaffee, but nothing extremely bad. I might also mention that this tank also gets 50 extra hit points than the Borsig, so that's actually pretty good. Comes over this little ridge here, nicely taking out that tier 6 VK3002M. Not like he was going to be that big of a pain, but still taking him out relieves spotting pressure on Ando here, and now he's able to go and focus his attention on some other places. So I believe his plan right here is to try and get some shots into the middle. His team's looking a little bit okay-ish there in the middle, but not great. It would be nice if he could help them out, but unfortunately he has a T-34-1 here, and he really doesn't want to get spotted. He kind of stops a little bit of a distance away, doesn't show that he is spotted yet, so he's nicely able to assume that he can kind of just move along here and try and get it to where he can see the middle but not get spotted. But the 34-1 does back up, and so he takes that advantage and puts a big shot right into the side of him. Now, the question is, the 34-1, is he going to try and retreat, or is he just going to kind of try and circle Imbued here? But makes the big mistake of trying to go in front of a 128 and pays the price for it with his tank. Unfortunately, Imbued does end up taking a shot, but again, this tank still does have a very good amount of hit points. He's got a nice little shot on the Nashorn here. Can he hit it though? Ooh, he hits the gun. Now that's going to be a very important factor when we get near to the end of this video, so we'll keep that in mind, that the Nashorn is still alive. But now he's back to his original goal, lining up on the center, trying to get shots on these guys. He's got a T-54 Mod 1, unfortunately unable to connect that shell with him. That would have been a nice hit. And now we can see that the middle is just slowly melting away. There's only a Scorpion G over there now on a little bit of hit points. We do have an ISU and a regular Borsig at the back though, so that is quite helpful. And also we should try to kind of keep in mind this little stock T-29 back here. He's going to be coming in handy in the end of this video as well. But Imbued here, he's got a good little situation here. He's got a nice wide open view of these guys. He's got a very big gun that does a lot of damage, and he's also got 2 tank destroyer backups on the ridge. Now he's kind of just lining up here, and I was assuming that the ISU-152 would probably come this way, but as we can see, I didn't see that before, that the tree actually falls over, so the ISU is kind of just hiding over there, waiting for probably that T-21 to spot, but unfortunately a Scorpion G out of nowhere comes from behind him, does not see Imbued here, and pays for it with a big hit there. Now I kind of find it funny that he isn't loading HE right now, because HE would be very helpful against the T-21, the ISU, and the Scorpion G at this point, but he instead decides to keep the AP going, which, you know, it does actually end up paying off for him. Now, like I said, again with this thing, it does have the bad reload. I think it's like over 11 seconds, while the regular Borsig with all upgraded modules and stuff is like 9.92 or something. But that doesn't keep imbued here from just putting in some beautiful shots into these guys. That shot on the T21, that was a very good shot. Still got the T54 Mod 1 here. I believe he will be able to hit him. He does hit him. So that's a very good tank taken down. Still got the T21 and the Scorpion G. Now the T29, he may be stock, but he is giving Ando, actually imbued I should say. Like I said, that's going to mess me up a little bit. Ooh, and another beautiful shot there. Very good shot. The T29 is providing spotting information for him. So now he knows that, you know, the Scorpion is just kind of there. So he's not really got to pay attention too much to his backside. And I have no idea where that shot went. That just kind of whizzed through the gun shield. Maybe some magical bullet deception happening up here, but nevertheless, he's nicely able to pop over again. The Scorpion does not, I believe, have him spotted, and he's easily able to put in a shot to him. Now there is another Scorpion G, but we should also keep in mind the scores. 12 to 13. There's the Scorpion G, the Nashorn that we weren't able to kill before, and also the Lore 155-50. Gets a spot on the Scorpion there using his binoculars. He puts in a shot, so we now know he's spotted, and the Lore, out of nowhere, hits him. Luckily not destroying him. That would have been very, very bad for him. And thankfully it only takes off one track and does 178 damage, so he's got to really be careful here around the Scorpion. He loads HE, which seems to be a good idea, but unfortunately it doesn't pen. If it penned, it would have taken him out a lot easier, but again, like I said, that T29, who gets taken out by the Lore 155, was pretty useful to imbued here, nicely taking out that Scorpion. So now, we just gotta kind of recap on what's going on right now. So we know the Nashorn, which we bounced off his gun. He's still alive, and we know the Lore is still alive. But the one thing we do know, as well, is that our tank can one-shot both of them, because they're both below pretty much like the minimum 25% damage roll. So pretty much if he plays his cards right, we have got this battle completely down pat. Now we do know the Nashorn's roughly around here, so where is he gonna be? He is literally right there. Plop a shot into him and take him out. Nice shot there, very good. So now we know that the Lore knows where we are, so he's gonna be turning this way or just probably covering the guy. So I believe around here we get unspotted. We move a little bit more to the left, or the right, and we hear the Lore shoot. So now we know that we have around maybe like 30, 35 seconds before we get him. So pretty much around like 7:10. If we do not get close enough to him to spot him or see him before he sees us, we could have a bad situation on our hand. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the Scorpion G is very, very quick. It does 60 because it's based on the Panther body, and it does 60 kilometers an hour. And we should probably be able to get this Lore 155-50 pretty easily. So I believe he's probably going to be up around that bush area. That's usually where the artillery like to hide on this map, and imbued here, being a very good player as he is, he knows that exactly as well. The Lore is there, and ammo rack finish. Beautiful game, Lando. Beautiful game, imbued, I should say. Like I said, that's gonna confuse me a little bit, but beautiful game here in the Rhinemetall Scorpion G. Very, very good, very well executed game. So thank you very much, imbued, for sending in this replay, and stick around, ladies and gentlemen, as we check out the post-battle results screen to see how imbued did here in this battle in the Rhinemetall Scorpion G. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-battle results screen of the Rhinemetall Scorpion G, driven by imbued on the airfield map. We can see that he got a nice Ace Tanker Mastery badge. That was kind of expected with his level of skill in this battle. He got a Pools medal for getting 10 or more kills. He got a Naden's medal for killing, I believe, all the light tanks. Ah, nice, nice. He also got a High Caliber and a Top Gun for doing the most damage and getting over 6 kills. And also checking out the team score here, we can just see that this was a total destruction map. Total destruction game. Look at that, 4769 damage, 10 kills, 1667 base experience. That's really, really good. He fired quite a lot of his ammo. Now the one thing also with the Scorpion G is it carries 30 rounds of ammo, I believe, just like the Rhinemetall Borsig. So you do get that extra like regular flexibility with the Borsig, but you're just a bit faster of a tank. He did a little bit of damage, assistance about 395. I'm not sure who that was on, but it could have been maybe the 34-1, possibly, because he did end up spotting him. And he does also have a premium account, so making a nice 133,060 credits for the game and yielding a nice 108,697 credits for that battle. So that really just shows that the Rhinemetall Scorpion G, you know, you get like the regular Rhinemetall Borsig aspects, but you get a faster tank. You also get like the extra premium bonus for your crew, and you can also probably move your Rhinemetall Scorpion crew into it, I believe. I think it's a German vehicle. I think it is. I think it's a German vehicle. So once again, thank you very much, Imbued, for sending in this replay. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you'd love to check out more from AndoLaxbro/Imbued, then feel free to click the more info icon on that side of the screen. Still trying to figure out what finger to use. That way, click it, because you know, he's got the skill, boys. He could probably even go pro. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been XxsnipzkillaxX, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later.